Hey, how are you today? I'm good, thanks. Hey, just want to do a video today talking about windows. And this goes for your house, your commercial building, whatever. Um, make you Purpose of this video today is to kind of advise you a little bit and give you some hints and kind of describe to you on how I know if a contractor or a vendor or the supply company is lying to me. Um, when I remodel a home or I encourage people to change out windows or do whatever, I don't suggest doing low grade windows. I know they're affordable, right? But I'm always talking about mid grade and high grade windows because of their energy efficiencies, their UV efficiencies, longevity. Um, all these things kind of play a factor in the um, quality of your buildings, right? So the last couple of years, this has become more prevalent than any other time that I've noticed. Um, all these window companies, Andersen, Pella, Marvin, you name it, Milgard, when they send mailers out in the mail or they're hitting you up on Facebook with incentives or advertisements, social media or TV, however they're advertising to you. Typically, they always give a price range, right? Got a low end and a high end. That means they have different series or different grades of windows. Okay, so um, I'm going to pick on Andersen here because I've done a lot of Andersen installs in properties that I own. Um, I know Andersen has a low grade window to compete with what Home Depot and Menards sells here in town, right? That's how they stay competitive. That's how they stay budget friendly for those of you that are too lazy to spend the money. But then they have a mid grade and a high grade. What I learned is this: I didn't know that there was different assembly lines for the different quality of windows. And so a good example, a little over a year ago, year and a half ago, I was flipping a house. And I called two different vendors, talked to them about windows, getting prices. And at that time, supply chains were really getting crunched. And so I wasn't so focused on price as I was quality and timing. And the timing question really brought this to surface for me, and I've been kind of paying attention ever since. And sure enough, it's still there. Um, the high grade windows you can get in like less than a month. That assembly line is slow based on popularity. People are too lazy to spend the money. Therefore, this assembly line has more has a better ability to produce your windows, even if they're custom windows, produce them in a more timely fashion. Then we get the mid grade, and maybe 45 days, right? So you add on a couple weeks, plus or minus. But you notice that you can still get them in a timely fashion. Should work in with your construction timeline if you're prepared and got a timeline set out that's accurate. But then you drop into the low grade, and this is how I know people lied to me, especially the salesman. Um, oh yeah, we can get it in 45, 60 days. And then it's 6, 8, 10 weeks later, maybe 12 weeks, maybe 3 months. I don't know. I guess 12 weeks is 3 months. Um, 4 months. The windows still aren't in. Oh, but it was, you told us this is what you wanted to spend, so this is the quality we had to do, and then it's the retraction. It's the excuses, right? So um, be aware of this going in and be a more educated consumer. Um, I think it's interesting to know these facts, and when you do, you get to make better decisions for yourself. You can go in and have an intelligent conversation with the right salesperson, with the right lumber yard, with the right vendor, whatever, contractor, whoever you want to have that conversation with. You're more educated, you're more prepared, and I just think it's super interesting that uh, there's we're such a garbage world. Like if I wanted to go pay for garbage, I would go to the dump and pay to take stuff there, not install it in my house. So why is it the low grade stuff always gets the attention? Because nobody budgets correctly, or everybody thinks they need to skimp here and there. When in fact you really need to look at the nuts and bolts and really the bones of your structures to promote the longevity of that. And the more you do that, and the better you do that. Of course, if you ever sell, the better the resale is going to be. But in the interim, your utility costs are less, things like that. So you end up making or saving more money on the higher quality stuff anyway. Um, that's why I don't skimp. You can do whatever you want, but like I said, if I want to trash, I just pay to go to the dump. Like it is what it is, and but most people are willing to pay for low grade windows and wait 3 or 4 months versus waiting a month. Like you have 2 months of downtime in construction. What'd that really cost you? Have you ever figured that out? So anyway, just wanted to shed some light on that. It's kind of a fun little fact today. If you got any questions, shout at us, toot the horn, ring the bell, share, like, do what you need to do to stay in touch, and we'll see you on the next video. Thanks. I'm out.